Hello, City Bestie. Welcome back to another Creative Disc interview. This is Dinda Yuwono, and today I'm so excited to catch up with this R&B queen from the Philippines. She's already conquered the music industry right now, and she's ready to hold her first ever tour in Indonesia this May. So you better prepare for DJ, aka Denise Julia. Hi, Miss Deng. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Are you in the Philippines right now?
I'm at the Philippines. Very hot right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's kind of hot also in Jakarta right now, but some other days we had some heavy rains. I'm not sure what's the weather right now.
It would
So
be nice to have some rain right now because it's so.
so how are you and how you doing?
I've been doing really well. Just been working lately.
Mm-hmm. Preparing for the show, I bet.
So yeah, I've been busy working, but I'm really excited.
Okay, so let's get to the tour in Jakarta. This will be, like I said before, this will be your first ever performing in Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. What kind of?
This will be my first, I think, like a solo show, but I've already performed there in like a festival.
Yeah, like back in 2013, if I'm not mistaken, right? Three.
2022, three, yeah, 2023. For We
2023.
the Fest. We
Yeah.
the
So this is gonna be the first ever like solo concert, right? So what kind of energy are you hoping to bring to the Jakarta crowd?
Hopefully just bring a little bit of sugar and spice and
Ooh,
you
ooh.
know.
I love it. I love it. Is it gonna be different though? Because like this is the first ever solo concert comparing to last year, no, last 2 years of you. Yeah. Is it gonna be?
Very different. I think I just did a song or two when I went there and I was performing in the middle of Sorn
Mm,
and Yunset. So this is definitely different. I'm performing way more songs and this
mm,
like it's more intimate and just close up with a
mm.
fan.
Ooh, let's put you back to 2023 at the festival. What do you recall while you performing in Indonesia festival?
They're very loud. I was really surprised. They're very loud. And then I totally wasn't expecting anything when I performed there. I was just really glad that Sorn had invited me to, perform in the middle of her and Sungyeon set.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting anything, but when I came in, they surprisingly knew my songs.
Ooh.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were singing along and then they were actually like waiting for me to get in there. So I was really like that's not my set, you know. I sometimes like my own set. So I was just so honored and I felt so special.
Wow, I really happy for you and I happy that you have a great memory to your Indonesian fan. So talking about Sweet Nothings, the Dennis Julia experience is the name of the tour. Sounds like an intimate, emotional show if I must say. What makes this concert experience different from your previous performance? We already talked about it, but can you specify it more about this?
Yeah. I mean, the whole show in itself, it's I'm performing like very specific songs and like very specific sets.
Yeah.
For example, there's a set that's very more like much more ballady, like my slow songs,
Mm,
very focused on really raw emotions and you know the things that I would go through like very out there. So there's also sets that's more dancey
ooh,
and like more upbeat and just like really performing. So I
mm,
feel like, it's very specific to kind of really show and bring out the emotions from the kind of songs that I make.
mm.
The things, the both of the EPs from both of the EPs. So yeah, I really wanted to bring out the emotions that I wrote in both EPs and give my best when it comes to performing as well. So it's not just, focused on the songwriting, it's also focused on being a performer and being a singer. So
Mm. So the fans can expect what is it like the roller coaster of emotion within the concert, within the Dennis Julia experience, if I must say, right?
I think it's definitely gonna be like one moment I'm dancing sexy and the next I'm like singing about a heartbreak. So, so I feel like it's gonna be what's happening? The
So
time.
it's gonna be less than a month before you show the Dennis Julia experience in Indonesia, right? How's the preparation going? How's everything? Is it going well right now? How was it?
I personally am struggling to be fit again because I think I ate a lot past 2 months because it's summer out here, everybody's outside. So my main focus is just getting back in shape. I f
Mm.
I feel like I ate a little too much.
Uh-huh.
I'm like trying.
I
I'm
believe that my friend Lutfi back in like 3 months ago, my friend Lutfi already talked to you and you sounded like a gym rat, if I must say,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that stopped a little bit. I ate a lot again. I was like binge eating every single day. I was like in vacation mode. And then now I'm just like starting to get in the gym again, like I think 5 days ago. So it's a lot of, fitness stuff that I have to get back into, but hopefully I'll be snatched when the time comes.
And it's Jakarta will be the first country that you're gonna visit on the tour, right? Ooh. So okay, let's talk about your latest mini album, Sweet Nothing, Chapter 2, if I'm allowed. So Chapter 2 feels much deeper, if I must say, more vulnerable. What stories were you trying to tell through the release for this EP?
For this EP, I wanted to show a bit more of storytelling in a
Mm.
sense, because
Mhm.
some of the songs that I put in there were straight up, you know, I go through something, I write over it, and if I write about someone, like they will know that I wrote about them. Whereas like from the previous EP, it's kind of more generalized. Although I would write about experiences, but I think it's something that, every person might have gone through. But this one is it's more direct, I would say. Like
Mm.
I'm writing about very specific people in my life. And
Mhm.
also, my friends, they would rant to me a lot about their love lives. My fans would rant to me about their love lives. So I get a lot of inspiration from that as well.
Mhm.
So I would just write about what I'm hearing, what, the people around me are feeling.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think it's a combination of these very raw, like unfiltered emotions
Mhm.
and them into different types of R&B songs, like pop-y, more slow. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm curious though, whenever the specific person that you write songs into, like listening to the song, did they ever like text you right away? It's like, is this song about me or how?
I'm blocked. I'm blocked. I'm gonna be
Ready
honest,
to go,
blocked.
girl.
Probably blocked or I blocked them, but most of the time I'm the one who's blocked, which
Mm,
says a
yeah.
lot. What?
So like you say like that's your song and you're never gonna hear from me again, right?
No, they're probably never gonna hear from both sides again, ever in this whole life. Yeah.
Okay, DJ, from NVMD to thinking about you, your sound has evolved a lot, if I must say. How do you see your growth as an artist since your debut?
Oh, I think every aspect has grown. As
Mm,
as someone who kind of co-produces her songs, writes her songs, creative wise. I think in each aspect, say for example, the creative direction and stuff like the album art of the EP of Thinking About You, I went back to my hometown, which is
mm,
Tondo. So I wanted to show that the festivity, the beauty in my hometown. And also in with production, I became very much more hands-on with
mm,
it. Thinking About You is something, I think it's a song that went like through so many passes between me and the producer. Just
Yeah.
like trying to get the sound right and like, can we change this? Can we, maybe use a different, keyboard like a synth? Very specific details. And when it comes to vocal production, thinking about it, it's like so many layers of vocals versus Nevermind, where it's just I was still starting. I was like, okay, like a little harmonies here and there, but thinking about it, it's very sonically like like very intentional with the
Yeah.
sound that I wanted to go for.
Yeah.
So in the songwriting, NVMD, Nevermind was a generalized
Mm,
story, like a
mm,
feeling. It came from a freestyle over this trend. And then thinking about you came from my experience with a
ah,
boy, like very specific kind of boy that I wanted to write about. So,
yeah.
just in a way it's more, I think more personal and there's more character of myself in it.
Hmm. And you show a lot of character between those two. Like, never mind, is you like kind of like having fun in a way, and
Yeah.
for thinking about you, you were more like into the emotion of the songs.
Yeah.
I see, I see. So, speaking about Nevermind, you've had global success with that song, right? How do you balance staying true to your roots while appealing to wider international audience? I believe that a lot of people right now seeing you on the street like, that's Dennis Julia. I want a photo like that.
I mean, yeah, but I think when I was talking about the creative direction of things, I still I want to be able to balance, staying true to my roots by being able to constantly tell the story
Mm,
of, where I came from and my influences in music. I want that to be very apparent in the art that I make and the music that I make. So, even though I'm making music that probably caters to, it's in English, like a lot of people could like understand it in a way. It reaches way more people than one would like expect. I want them to kind of like still tell that, I'm from the Philippines and I'm from Southeast Asia. I'm very proud to be one. So yeah, I try to incorporate a lot in the arts and the music videos and even though I'm writing songs that are in English, I want you to like the Philippines loves music, we're like music lovers. I feel like every single Filipino can sing. Like
yeah.
those kinds of little things that, um so yeah, and mainly in the art, I just really want them to see that I am very proud to be one. And yeah, I don't even know like how to balance it and like like really specifically just balance both sides, but I don't want to forget that I am like
Mm,
where I came from.
mm,
So yeah, I try my best to incorporate it like as much as I can.
yeah. Yep, I agree. But the thing that I'll learn about the Philippines people, like they really love music. I mean, like they ate a lot of music that they had. I mean, like a lot of people, a lot of musicians came to the Philippines and they will like love the music.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how they done it, but I really love that thing about the Philippines, though.
Yeah. I think everyone can sing here, there's this saying that goes, I think like 90% of like 9 times out of 10 a Filipino could belt a Mariah Carey song or
Right.
Mhm.
What about that? I mean, like how they can do that? I mean, a lot of people like can sing literally.
Personally, I cannot, but in here karaoke's are very popular.
Mm.
Every single we call it barangay.
Mm-hmm.
Um the barangay. There's probably someone singing in the karaoke like at midnight and people won't be able to sleep. So it's a very like people who live around that, the person like singing the karaoke probably won't be able to sleep, but would go on until like the morning. So
Wow.
that's very common for like Filipino households to, have those kinds of
Karaoke night or something like
bonding,
that.
like
Mm.
bonding sessions. So maybe that's why, like, we just love to get around and sing and, spend time with their loved ones.
So basically, singing is like a cultural thing in the Philippines. Like a lot of people, like when they got to bonding with their families, their friends, is through singing. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. In a function, like a family function, I think it won't be a Filipino family function without karaoke. Or asking your cousins, little cousins to perform, like sing for you. Like, oh, I'll get, oh, whoever sings this song, whoever sings it best will get money. Like,
Oh, wow.
yeah. It's very common here.
Wow, wow, wow. That is interesting to learn about that. So back to the tour, the live version of your songs is something that fans are already super hyped about, right? Any special live arrangement or moments you're most excited to share on tour though?
Special live arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
Um, when I was practicing with my band, it was thinking about you. I think that they tweaked the most.
Mm.
When you listen to the radio version, like the official version,
Yeah.
it's very like dancey, beats
Mm.
heavy, like. But when I heard the band do a rendition of it, they kind of stripped it down. Like they stripped the song down and it was just the keyboard and just snaps at the start and you can really focus, I guess, on the voice of the artist.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that. Also, Bet. They also stripped it down. I think I have this obsession with stripped down songs, so I'm excited
Ooh.
for those songs of mine that they kind of turned into this very slow like version from the original. So yeah.
I bet a lot of Indonesian fans really what is it like curious about what the stripped down version of thinking about you, what stripped down version of that. So my last question will be if you could send a love letter to your fans in Indonesia before the concert, what would you say?
A love letter. Wait. Dear, dear
Yeah.
Indonesian fans, I call my fans dumplings or wait, I can't say that. It's a Filipino word. I'll just say dumplings. Um, uh, thank you for supporting and listening to my music. I
Typing it right now.
so much, and I'm so excited to be with you guys and eat your food and hear your voices. With love, Deej. Yay!
Oh, that is Julia. Thank you so much for the loveliest letter for Indonesian. What is it? Dumplings, you say?
Thanks. For safety, I guess I would call my international fans just dumplings because I have fat cheeks and they
Mm,
like dumplings,
mm.
so I call them dumplings.
Oh, thank you so much, Dennis, for your time for me. And before we go, I need to have what is like I want to play a game with you called this or that. Are you cool with that?
Ready?
All right. So I'm gonna give you two this or that, and then you're gonna answer right away. Are you
Okay,
ready?
ready.
The first one will be McDonald's or Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Straight away.
Oh.
Okay. The second one will be Magic Water or Halo Halo.
Magic water.
Ooh, Halo Halo is a loose from Magic Water.
Yeah, because magic water, like I said, is really hot right now. So
Mm.
it's something that you can just grab when you're in the streets. Like, I'm dehydrated. Oh, magic water. Okay, I'm good. Like,
Okay, okay, okay. Can we circle back to the Jollibee? Why you just Jollibee than McDonald's?
I'm Filipino.
Yeah.
And Jollibee's just, it reminds you of home wherever you eat it.
Yeah,
So Jollibee all the way.
yeah, that's not even a question.
Not even a question. No brainer.
Okay. So the third one, horror or thriller?
Ooh, thriller. I can't watch.
Ooh, really?
I'm sure I'm
What
just
what
kidding.
is the most favorite thriller film that you ever watched?
Probably psychological thriller, like this series called You, Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The last
I
season will be releasing soon, right?
yeah, I would skip the gore
The
like
movie
gore.
part.
No, I can't watch that. My stomach is weak. Like I can't
Oh,
watch. Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. So the fourth one is Sabrina Carpenter or
hmm
Gracie Abrams.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think because we kind of make the same, not the same, but just we infuse R&B in our music.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina. And I love her recent album. Not to say that Gracie's album is not good, but like I just feel like we connect more, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Sabrina. Yeah.
Sabrina. All right, all right. The um last two, Nikki or Agnes Mo.
Oh, Nikki. What?
Ooh,
I love
that's not even
Nikki.
a question.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer too. Like I started this whole career listening to Nikki a lot. Like she's my queen.
Yep, 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 yep. I do agree. So my last one will be this is the maybe like the hardest one yet. Taylor Swift or Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I love the way you have like no
What?
brainer. It's Beyonce.
Yeah, I want to be Beyonce. What do you mean? But I
Hey.
love Taylor though. I love Taylor. Her songwriting, Chef's Kiss.
Yeah.
But Beyonce, yeah, that's mother.
Yes. Yes.
I hope I don't stir any wars though, because I understand the fans.
So,
They go hard for their queens, but
yep.
personally,
Yep.
Beyonce is just there,
Up there.
up there. Yeah.
Well, we're just having fun right now in this or that, right? No hard feeling, no
So
offense to a lot of like fan base or something like that. But Denise Julia, thank you so much once again to play with me, to have play with me and to talk to me. And good luck for your preparation for the concert. And I can wait to meet you in person in Jakarta.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I had such a great time.
Okay, Sweetie Bessie, that was our interview with Denise Julia. So don't forget to book the ticket for her concert on 16th of May and experience nothing, sweet nothings, the Denise Julia experience only at Jakarta. Don't forget also to subscribe to our channel, creativedisc.com. And my name is Nunda Yuwono and Denise Julia, aka DJ, signing off. See you. Bye bye.